Welcome today, guys. This is Lucas Ayers, the TPC channel. We're here with um, horror legend R.A. Mihailoff. Took a couple of times, guys. You're biggest known for obviously playing Leatherface
That is my major claim to fame, yes.
in Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw 3. But let's talk about Hatchet 2 for 1 second.
Sure.
You're the first person in the Hatchet series that actually fought Victor Crowley.
Yes, that is correct.
Kane Hodder. Who would win in a real fight?
Oh, that's a dirty question, man.
I'm not gonna say that, but the scene where your head is on the table.
Yes.
How did you guys end up doing that, like makeup wise, or how was that done?
Okay, yeah. As you know, I have a picture that shows me at the very end
Yes.
on a table. That's actually me in a cutout table.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So Kane and I had a big balls to the wall, rafter shaking, fight to the death.
Yes.
But let's face it, Victor Crowley is supernatural, so
Yep.
he had the edge. I got in some good licks.
You did.
But finally, he gets me and he puts me on a table, on a big oak table, the table's in the photo, and curb stomps my head.
Yes.
And the top of my head goes skittering across the table. And if you look closely, you see the rest of my body fall away and blood spurting out. So the half head rolling across the table and the body falling was a dummy. They actually made a mold of my head.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was shot in segments and clever editing. And
Very cool. So
Yeah.
that was you
at the very end, yeah,
That's very cool.
at the very end, I blinked like 3 times.
Yep. Question: how long did it for Leatherface 3? How long was that makeup?
Actually, believe it or not, it took longer to figure out what the final look would be.
Mm-hmm.
The mask was already made before I was even hired.
Interesting.
Yeah, And a little side note, the nose on that mask belongs to the father of an Academy Award winner.
Who?
Howard Berger. It's his father. He used his father's nose.
Interesting.
He cast his father's nose as for part of the mask.
Wow.
Yeah, but it didn't need to be, tight to my face because it's made up of various and sundry pieces of people.
Wow.
So.
How did you get the part?
Well, Lucas, I'd like to tell you it's because I went to a very prestigious drama school, and then I went to Hollywood and paid my dues for years and years, and the cream rose to the top. That's what I would like to tell you,
But
honesty compels me to tell you that I did pay my dues, and I worked very hard, but I was good friends with the director. I had actually done his student film. And when the time came when he got the job, he actually offered to part to Gunner, which I think is right and proper.
of course.
Jeff Burr, the director, has a great reverence for our business, and so he offered it to Gunner. Unfortunately for Gunner, good for me, but bad for Gunner. Gunner was not able to successfully conclude a deal with New Line, which left the part open, and I was almost like the automatic and obvious choice among all of our film geek friends. It was like they were all at a 4th of July party. I was not, because I'd been at a 3rd of July party. But the way it came to me is they were all bellied up to the bar, and when film geeks are together, they always talk about movies, and Jeff was just getting ready to go into Chainsaw 3, so they said, well, Jeff, who are you going to get for Leatherface? And it was like unanimous, R.A.
Awesome.
And, it's strange, when I did meet Gunner, and he and I became quite good friends, we're the same size, basically. Same height, we're the same width, so it was like, in my opinion, perfect casting.
It was, and you did a phenomenal job.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate that.
We will ask Jason Voorhees versus Leatherface. Who
Oh
wins?
my God, I want to make that movie so bad.
Who wins?
Jason is going to have to win again. The supernatural edge.
Right.
You can kill Jason over and over again, and he comes back.
Right.
kill Leatherface one time and he's dead forever.
True.
You know, so always, in my opinion, the supernatural is always going to prevail over the natural.
Right.
So, but oh my God, I would love to make that movie with Kane. It would be, not only would it be so much fun, because he and I have a great time together, it would be so much fun, but I think it would be phenomenal.
Yeah, I think it would too.
Yeah,
I definitely think so.
you know, Kane and I have the same manager, and I asked her a few years ago before the whole thing with Victor Miller started.
Mm-hmm.
I asked her, I said, Judy, you've got me and Kane, you know, can we get this to, you know, Jason versus Leatherface? She said even then the rights were so convoluted and spread out that it was almost impossible.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I completely understand. All right. It was a pleasure, my friend. Thank you so much.
Lucas, absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.